Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Martin's Fitness. Today on Walking with the Martins, we will be talking about 5 myths regarding to weight loss. So, what do we mean by myths? We mean anything that's gotten into pop culture as to ideas as to what you should or shouldn't eat and things you should do regarding weight loss. So, if you fall for one of these myths, let me know. If you have an argument for me, fight me in the comments. And let's get into it.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself.
So, the first myth I want to talk about is zero carbs. Now, before I even get into the idea of zero carbs, I want to talk about the idea that if you're looking to lose weight, you should be doing it in a healthy way, losing it systematically. Otherwise, the concept or the chances of you binging directly after losing weight is very high. You need to get your body used to the calorie deficit. Now, when you cut out carbs completely, a lot of the time that rebound that I'm talking about happens almost immediately. Day 1, 2, your body feels like it's starving. Thus, it gives you all these different types of cravings, and that's just not how to go about it. Chemically within your body, carbs play a vital role in your energy production, muscle contraction, and brain function. So these are not things you want to be cutting out for the sake of looking good. Everything has to be done within moderation and systematically. Alright, these get fit in 5 weeks crap and all that, that's only if you're close enough to the body fat that you need to be. And if not, those are not things that you should be doing. And as I said in the beginning, chances are you will rebound after losing the weight, because your body has been starved of certain nutrients and it feels like it's not functioning properly. So, small plug, get a meal plan from us. So the next myth I want to talk about is not eating bread. So I'm not eating bread because they're carbs, and then pasta and all that kind of stuff, because it makes me fat and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, both of these myths overlook the idea of what food actually is, and given it might be individual. But the moment you say I want to lose weight, the concept of food should change in your mind from something you enjoy to energy. How much energy am I eating compared to the amount of energy I'm using in a day? So to lose weight, you need to be eating less energy than you use in a day. To gain weight, the opposite applies. So somehow the idea that cutting out bread or not eating bread is the quick fix, or bread is the enemy in this case. And again, bread in moderation is quite beneficial to any diet. It has fiber, so you can be regular, so you're not bloated all the time and you don't feel constipated and sluggish. So that's one thing with bread. The other thing about bread is that it actually contains very little fat. How about that? You're saying no to a food that's going to help you move out waste and is low in fat. So in other words, low in disposable energy. You guys understand? So again, I don't understand the myth. So the next myth is a general one regarding to fad diets. Alright? And I'm going to say fad diets very loosely here, because personally I don't believe in these things. I don't believe they're sustainable in a healthy way. And secondly, there might be quick, cheap fixes, but again, the health benefits of these things are well documented. So, first of all, keto, no. Banting, no. And then I'm going to say any diet that you get off the internet that goes by your eye color and your height. Eating plans should be done highly individual for a client. Okay? You don't know how your body reacts to certain things, and you need someone to walk you through if anything occurs. If you are using something that worked for your friend, it might not work for you. And my biggest problem with fad diets is they substitute what they label as bad foods with what should be considered as good foods, and put you in such a big energy deficit that you are losing weight, but what weight are you actually losing? And what micronutrients is your body not getting? So in other words, are you getting enough protein? Are you getting the carbs that you actually need? Are you getting the fats that you actually need? Because all these things break down into how your immune system will react to illness as well. You know what I mean? Your body is a holistic machine. It needs to be fed in a holistic manner to function properly. And the biggest problem I have with fad diets are that they don't cater to an individual. And I believe that they are unsustainable. So if you are saying I'm cutting out bread, I'm cutting out carbs, I'm cutting out fats, you know what I mean? I'm not eating red meat anymore, type of things, just to lose weight. It's a dangerous way of living, don't you think? There are micronutrients that your body needs within any food source to function in a particular way. And here you going, following the crowd into a diet plan that was never actually meant for you, and you do not understand how it works, and you're putting your health at risk. So any diet plan should be individual. Okay? You shouldn't be able to copy paste something off the internet to suit your lifestyle. Alright? You really shouldn't be doing what the other person is doing. Everyone's an individual. Is someone sensitive to carbs or sensitive to fats? Is someone pre-diabetic and they don't know it? Is someone asthmatic and they don't know it? Is someone, do they have a blood disorder? You don't know these things, yet you are copying, pasting diets off the internet for people, you know. So I do believe diet plans should be done on an individual, person-to-person basis, and that's for the safety of the client, you know. And when they do set these things up, someone needs to walk you through the changes that are happening. You need to know that, yeah, you're not gonna feel okay the first couple of weeks because your body's adjusting. It's part of the process, okay? But then also there's a gauge there. If someone is feeling absolutely terrible, someone needs to tell you, okay, let's introduce this again. Now get off the plan, let's change this, see what happens. The next myth I want to talk about, it is bad foods. Bad foods. Remember how I said you had to change your perception of food from something you like to energy? And if you look at it that way, there are no bad foods and there are no good foods. It's all about how bad do you really want what you're working towards. That's all that it comes down to. If you need to have 2,000 calories in a day to lose weight, you can have like 3-4 slices of pizza and water for the rest of the day. There's your 2,000 calories. Well done. But as I said before, your body needs certain micronutrients that you're not going to get in pizza to function properly through the day. You probably have a job, you have a family, you like to do things, and the reason why you are losing weight in the first place is so you can do more things or be better at these things or enjoy doing these things more. So when it comes to good and bad foods, there are none. It's all about knowing that you need to fuel your body. That's why when you're on a bodybuilding cutting diet, you'll still eat 4, 5, 6 times a day of micronutrient dense food. Alright, what that means is my food is trying to cover as many bases as possible to make sure that I have everything I need to function as much as possible without adding too much energy within the diet, because I'm trying to lose. Now, not everyone's a bodybuilder. I get that, and that's fine. So that's why it is important that if you're plain and simply losing weight, you cover all your bases when it comes to your nutrients, making sure you're getting all the vitamins and minerals you need, making sure you're getting your protein, your fat, and your carbs in. The last myth I want to talk about is fat burners. Alright? Okay, so I had to run away from a bird. Don't judge me. I guess they had enough of me walking around there, spitting the truth. Okay, so the last myth is fat burners. Fat burning supplements. Supplements to aid fat loss. I can't bash all of them. There are a few that actually help. They supplement your diet, which is what supplements are supposed to do. You're never supposed to base your entire diet around a supplement. Supplements are there to add anything you can't get in normally. So there are some digestive enzymes out there that are a great tool to make sure that you're regular. There are like your amino acids and all that. That's a great thing to add in if you're not getting enough eggs in and stuff like that. But the idea that I'm going to eat how I want to eat and be as inactive as I've always been, and I'm just going to pop some fat burners and some water cuts. Come on. You actually have to do the work for those things to aid, to supplement your diet. You know what I mean? They are just there to kickstart the metabolism in a way that burns fat instead of food stores and instead of muscle. That's the concept behind them. How well they actually do it depends on how well your diet is going. You know what I mean? If you are ignoring your main sources of nutrients, they're eating into muscle just as much as they are fat, most likely, which is always never a good thing. Thank you guys for watching that one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Did I miss any myths? Please write them down in the comment section. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and remember to pack away those weights.